Hello and welcome to a Squadron 42 progress report for July 2024. This is Star Citizen's star-studded single-player campaign. It's currently feature complete and it's in its polishing phase. We can expect to hear more at CitizenCon on the 19th/20th of October, potentially with a release date. But let's take a look at what CIG have been working on over the last few weeks and what they're focused on now in July. So the gameplay story team have continued a high production rate, adding extra audio and facial data to complete the last scene in one of the chapters. They progressed through feedback and polish tasks, which involved improving the head and look at in 5 different scenes, updating 2 start idols, a lighting fix, and polishing character finger movements. Basically, one of the things they're trying to do is make everything look as just immersive and beautiful as possible. That's why they're making sure all the fingers are in the right places. They also delivered 4 new scenes, beginning with 2 characters walking down a staircase, around a corner, and through a bulkhead door. The second features 6 characters moving from a hangar to a brig via a cargo elevator, while the third features 2 individuals asking the player for help. The final scene has 2 characters working together on a unique engineering project. Always really interested to know, if I play Squadron 42 a few times, am I going to see totally different scenes because I'm moving around the ship in different ways? Are some of these scenes just things that are happening, living and breathing, sort of happening across the ship that I can actually just miss? Or is a lot of this stuff, well, you're only going to start, or it's very much going to be triggered by you being nearby? Chapter 12 also received substantial updates. This involved adding an idle between major parts of one scene, using new mocap to improve navigation across a damaged environment, and using new PCAP to overhaul the introduction of another section. The narrative team is nearly finished with the first pass of all the Galactopedia entries, and have been taking a closer look at how these entries are triggered alongside the overall player experience. On the text front, the team swept through the various objectives across each level to make sure they provided distinct and clear guidance and accommodated any character limits. Playthroughs with other teams continued as more of the content captured at the end of last year was implemented. As the levels solidify, slight adjustments are made, which sometimes require tweaks to the dialogue to accommodate, so scripts have been adjusted to reflect the updated flow. Narrative also worked alongside the audio team to add more ally and enemy voice packs. These are now going through testing and validation. The technical animation team continued to invest in a wide range of tasks, facilitating improvements across both projects. For example, work progressed on the Put On Take Off initiative, which is close to completion. These animations will soon be integrated into the game and will significantly enhance the realism of character interactions and provide a more engaging player experience. Enhancements were also made to the character customizer, including the successful integration of new heads. This enhancement will offer players more variety in customization options, further enriching personalization. The tech animation team said our ongoing collaboration with the SST and cinematics departments still remains strong, with a focus on ensuring the technical implementation of animations and scene content is of the highest quality is unwavering. This synergy is crucial in maintaining the seamless integration of animations and ensuring top-tier visual experience for our audience. The achievements of the technical animation team this past month are a testament to the hard work and dedication they've done. As we move forward, we are confident that we will continue to reach new heights and deliver exceptional content for all our players. The VFX team supported cinematics with major scenes across the campaign, finalizing particles, explosions, background weapon fire and timing, and destruction simulations. They're currently working closely with other teams on improving environments, weapons, and vehicles to support the narrative and gameplay. AI features. They supported the AI social team in wrapping up their tasks for the usable system. The usable system describes how NPCs interact with machinery and other objects of the world. For example, an NPC running a janitor behavior will need to interact with several usables such as a locker to equip a uniform and cleaning equipment like a mop and bucket. They will then need to move between spots and clean them. playing a mopping animation as they go. The usable system represents these different objects and has information about how NPCs use them, where they need to play animations to enter and exit the usable, and what custom logic to execute. These systems often work with complex setup designed to implement complicated interactions for NPCs, and in some cases the player too. Sometimes a small change in one element of functionality can have a large knock-on effect on another use case. In addition, there are often specific situations that require specialized solutions. For example, usables often have complicated idle animations with specific pose requirements and should transition into an action or an exit animation at specific times. AI tech fixed several bugs related to NPCs using elevators. They also improved the functionality for usables scooching between different zones, such as transitioning between outside and inside elevator panels. On the ship AI side, improvements were added to point defense guns to allow them to track and shoot missiles. They also made updates to NPCs to follow leaders in formation. The team also worked on destructible cover functionality. For each location, they had to determine whether destructible entities were part of the cover surface and register their destructible effects. Based on those events, they can then regenerate the cover surface or adjust the location's height should it be required. Bug fixing was done for AI and usable systems. The animation team continued to work on the look and feel of Zero G, including making it feel smoother and more exciting. They also worked on several player interaction animations, scenes for Chapter 1, and delivered final assets for several chapters. Improvements were done on clothing usage for the player and NPCs. The team are currently progressing with cover hit reactions, cover and stare usage, locomotion blending into usables, and more. Regarding motion capture, a number of pickups were captured to smooth out various scenes. They also captured a few actions needed for one of the main life areas and made improvements to combat reloads. For facial animation, the team continued to burn down chapter work and polish the final facial animations for several levels. Boom! That's it for your Squadron 42 update today. Please be sure to check out the sister video for this, which is the Star Citizen progress report, the monthly report for that MMO section of the game. Obviously, these games share a lot of features because they're in the same universe, on the same engine, basically the same game, just the single player and multiplayer version, which obviously there is a lot of differences there. I am really excited to see Squadron 42 coming to fruition. We don't know the release date yet. We're hoping that they announce it at CitizenCon, and I do think that we're not too far away, right? It's in its polishing phase. There are some features that they do need to get finished off to feature completion for sure, and lots of balance and all that sort of stuff is going to need to be done, and they're going to really want to polish this so that it is perfect, or as close to perfect as a game has been, because it's Chris Roberts' magnum opus. It's what Cloud Imperium have been trying to develop for the last 11, 12 years, right? They want this game to be fantastic, and I'm hoping and thinking that it's going to be. But I'm really interested to know what you think. Are you really excited for Squadron 42 Episode 1? Are you thinking, actually I'm much more into Star Citizen, but you know, I'll play Squadron 42, or are you just going to play one, not the other? Really interested to know whatever your thoughts or questions. Chuck them in the comments below.
I'm a futuristic cyborg sent back in time for one purpose. Give me your boots, your jacket, and your nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. Get NordVPN if you want to live on the internet. It's the only thing that will protect you against Skynet and my Terminator impression.
It gives you greater accessibility, security, and privacy on the internet as well. You should use the links below. Every month, we have a ship giveaway. For July, we're giving away a Constellation Taurus. This workhorse allows you to do some solid cargo running, as well as some combat and room for a small crew. It's just a great all-round mission runner and awesome ship to experience Star Citizen with. This comes with access to the game and lifetime insurance as well. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during July. Each video is another chance to win. More details in the description below. Please consider supporting the channel with the join button under my videos, or via Patreon, links below to all of that. It goes a long way in helping us to be able to make daily Star Citizen content and Zin's lore videos, all that sort of jazz. Thank you so much to all the glorious members that already do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can always help as well by sharing, liking, subscribing, and getting involved in the comments section. And thank you very much for those of you that watched to the end. It is appreciated.